The dish itself has an actual name, like it's a person. Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
Dishy McFlatface. There it goes. Go, Dishy, go!
These are Family Man Adventures with Cool Dad.
Upon this John Deere mower is where I'll ride. This grass will not cut itself on Saturday. And life is awesome, I'm telling you, yeah. Being a cool dad is the plan.
Hey, buddy. What you doing?
Hi.
Hey, kiddo. Don't go under the ladder, okay? Here's the hardware for the chimney mount. And here's my chimney. There's the dreaded Hughes net. I'm gonna take a bat to that later and drop kick it, maybe put it in the burn pile and light it on fire. We'll have fun. This is north facing from my roof. I've got this birch and this magnolia tree right here. We have a ton of trees, a ton of growth here in Northern California. And so anyway, my solution, when we moved here, we had a big old VHF, UHF antenna that I definitely wasn't going to use. And it was kind of ugly, strapped onto this chimney. So I was super happy when I got that thing tore off. Well, now, guess what? I'm going to put the same mount and a pole back up. I found a 6-foot pole, but if I need to go higher, I'll maybe put a 10-foot pole on there. I'm hoping that gets us as high as we need to be to get over these trees. Okay, guys, should we open this bad boy?
Yeah.
Let's see what's inside. All right, still taped up. Fresh delivery. Whoa. Think there'll be a... Do you guys know that this satellite dish has a name? You guys know what its name is?
What? Starlink.
It's called Starlink, but the dish itself has an actual name, like it's a person. Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
Dishy McFlatface. All right. We're going to lean it up a little bit. Oh, you guys might get blocked. You might want to come around. Whoa, check it out. Fancy. Looks like this is the content. So what's in here? Oh, the steps. Download Starlink app. Point the dish in the sky. Whoa.
Point the dish.
A windy day. Plug it into the router into the wall, and then you have Starlink. All right, let's see if it'll work.
Grandpa have their Starlink.
Okay, ready? Whoa, baby. Okay, guys, watch out. You're blocking the camera. First thing in here, who knows what this is?
That's kind of like the stand upper thing.
Boom, Christmas tree, huh?
Yeah.
That's the stand. And there's a lot of cable in here.
Ah! That's
A
all
lot of
the
cable.
chargers.
They already even have it plugged in together.
And it has
Cable.
so many chargers. Yeah.
Power to the wall. And then to the Starlink router. And then the big part, the big reveal is, guess who?
The Starlink!
Dishy McFlatface! Does he have a flat face?
Yeah!
Yeah, he sure does. And this, if you put it outside, just plugs right and clicks into here. But we're going to be putting ours up on the roof. So we'll work on that next, huh? Daddy already got the mounts up on the chimney. So we'll put this on the pole and then bring it up to the roof and run the cable inside. You guys pumped?
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go,
Starlink!
Starlink! Let's go!
Sandwiches and grapes and
Yum.
a sandwich.
Is it yummy? Okay, here's the pole we're gonna mount Dishy on. Got it at Home Depot last night. It is 6 feet by 1 5/8 inch. So Dishy fits right inside here, but I don't want it going up too far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a bolt the right distance so it can rest on that. and then to save it from ever blowing up and out, I got some rubber hosing. I'm gonna do duct tape, you know, the old standard, and then I've got some rubber hosing and some hose clamps until we get. The problem is the piece to mount it on a pole, the adapter, is just pending, and I'm not going to keep waiting for it. I don't know if they're waiting on production or what, but I can't wait any longer, so I'm just fabricating my own pole mount, and we're going to do it that way. Besides their pole mount, it doesn't look that sturdy anyway. It looks like what holds a Christmas tree up. So we're going to do this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark how deep I want my bolts to go across on this. And I'm going to drill a hole through this. Not too bad. Okay. Got one started. Just like that. Butter. Hot metal shavings there for you. And goes through like so. And I'm going to put some. Who's coming? Mana, leave him alone. Sky, tell her, say, go away. Put some washers on this bad boy so this bolt stays tight. All right, got that done. And so this bolt on the inside will stop Dishy from going any deeper than I want him to. So tighten that up and we'll drop Dishy in. I bought some of this rubber tubing. That was the largest inner diameter, 1.5 inch that I could find at the hardware store. And I cut it to length so it can fit in between the bolt and Dishy's cable. And sliced it down. I'm going to wrap this around. I'm going to duct tape it first with some black duct tape, wrap this around, and do double hose clamps above and below where it meets. That is my pole mount. If you're looking for any new hires on your engineer team, Starlink, let a brother know. That's how you do a homemade pole mount for Dishy. Who needs the Starlink pole mount adapter when you create something like that bad boy? Dishy is not going anywhere. Got 4 hose clamps on there. I wanted to find my black duct tape, but I couldn't locate it, so I've got some silver on there, and 2 above and 2 below, and this bolt through the bottom so it doesn't slide up into the cord. So that's that. Let's go bring this bad boy on the roof. See you guys up there. Okay, I'm going to start with these pole brackets that are made for chimney mounts. Essentially it'll go like this, the chimney, and do the same thing here on the other side, and then we'll ratchet these bolts down, tighten up this top mount. You want to go right in the middle of your bricks. You don't want to be on the top so that you slip into mortar. You want to stay on the bricks. I'm going to cut some of this off now just so I have the right amount to work with. And then I'll snip extra off. Got the strap all lined up and the tail's trimmed, and now it's just going to be tightening. And they give you a long bolt for lots of room to tighten on both sides. But you're going to want to get it as tight as you can with just pulling the slack out yourself. They don't give you a lot of room right here for a deep socket until you hit this 45 mount. So if you don't have it slack pulled out enough, you're going to have to tighten with a wrench and not a ratchet, which might just take a little bit of time. All right, get that ratcheted all the way down as tight as possible, and do the same with your lower. All right, we've got both chimney pole supports strapped solid, ready to go. We'll get the pole. We'll get almost said Tesla dish. The Starlink dish attached to the pole. Raise this baby up and check the speed. Let's do it. Let's see if it wakes up and starts moving. There it goes. Go, dishy, go. It went flat straight up. Let's see if it does anything else. Okay, it's still just straight up. I wonder if that's its best line of sight right now is straight up. Very interesting. Well, you guys, you can see it's now actuated at a little slight angle. It's not quite as much as I thought it would. After initially plugging it in and seeing it go completely straight up, I waited there for about 15 minutes and it wasn't moving. I thought it would lock onto satellite sooner than that, and I got tired of waiting for it to find a satellite location to see it move again. So I missed that. It only obviously moved a few degrees, and that's that. So now time to test the speeds. Okay, so we live in a beautiful town called Newcastle, California, and USA Today came out with an article a couple years ago saying that Newcastle was the slowest internet town in all of the USA. So that's just to give you a preview of what we've been dealing with. When we made the decision to move to the country, it didn't matter. We wanted to sacrifice internet speeds or anything else so we could live out here on this beautiful land. And so we did sign up with the only thing that was available, and that was HughesNet, which a lot of you are probably familiar with. And then when COVID hit last year, we had to get our kids distance learning from home, and HughesNet was not cutting it. We had 2 and sometimes 3 distance learners at a time. They were getting dropped from Zoom calls and everything else. So we did find a local guy who contracts with mobile cell phone towers and got us approximately anywhere from 6 to 9 megabytes down. So that was the speeds that we've been living with for the last year, which have been a lot better. We have been able to stream some Netflix, but since we put up the Starlink dish, that has been a game changer out here. I highly recommend to anybody who has the itch to move out to the country. Now is the time to do it. You have no reason not to. We have the technology to stay connected, but also live far away from the big mess of traffic and everything else. And I've got a 3-horse stall shed down below, which I'll most likely convert to a man cave / office and hopefully be able to work from home eventually. Now we're getting 120 down, and as Elon stated, hopefully double that by the end of the year. So I guess the only thing left to do is to decide what to do with this dish. I think I've got something in mind. HughesNet, this is how I feel about you.